Today I'm going to show you how to use this Jura water connection kit. So I'm going to show you all the parts, explain how they work, and then I'll show you how to get it connected to your Jura machine and to your water line. So we'll start over here. This is your main piece. This is the piece that sits in your water tank. And out of this piece, we have two wires and a hose. So we'll start with the hose. The hose gets connected to this block and you just stick it in this hole. And that's it, it's in. Okay, so that's the hose. I'm just gonna unplug it for now. And then you're gonna have two wires. The one wire is yellow and that connects to your hose. You match to your block. Sorry, you match these two up and that gets connected. There's also a little line over there that just shows you how to connect it straight. And then your second one, the second wire gets connected to your power source, just like that. And you have extra extension cables if you need, if this is not long enough. Okay, and then we'll talk about a little bit about this block. So this block, remember we had the water, the connection coming into here, and then on this side we have this little hose, and this is what gets connected to your water line. Now, one more thing, if you're in a high-rise building, the water pressure tends to be very, very high in high-rise buildings because the water needs to go all the way up to the top floors. So water pressure is often a little bit stronger than what this safety block is designed for. So we will send you a pressure regulator. And this sits between the hose and your water supply line in the office. This will regulate the pressure, making sure it's not too strong for the block. To connect your water kit to the actual water line, you may or may not have a dedicated water line that you could use for this. So then if you do, that's the simplest, you just connect this pipe to that. But if you don't, then you could always connect it to your water connection under your sink. So you will get a piece like this, which is an adapter which allows for two connections. So you'll shut off your water line, you'll disconnect your faucet, you'll put this in, and then you'll have two connections. So you connect your faucet back on one, and then you could use the second one for your coffee kit. So to connect the water kit to the Jura WE8, very simply, this sits on the outside of the water tank. Just put it in like that, close this, you're ready to go. I'll just show you over here, this water tank, we did cut it just so this could sit flush in. And the top closes properly, otherwise it could just be a little bit up. Not an issue, but if you want it to look as sleek as possible, we get that closed and we run the wires just right behind, just like that. I'm now going to show you how to connect this to the X8. Now it's a little bit more complex than the other machine, but it's a little bit better because it sits behind the water tank and you really don't see it. So first things first, we're going to take out the water tank. We're just going to shift this. Okay. Hit down on this piece. Not too strong, not too light. And then there's this piece that pops out. And then this actually piece will stay out. And you put your water tank back in. Okay, and then you run your wires, you clip them through over here, so you really don't need to see anything. And then this piece, kind of reverse what you did, you're going to like plop it back up. There we go, that's all closed. And then your pipes are coming out purely from the back and you really don't even have to see the water kit in the machine at all.